Hey folks, made a valance to cover some window shades in my house. Made a couple mistakes, thought maybe I'd just point them out here. That way maybe you don't cross the same ones I did. So this would be the valance looking from the front. This would be the wall that it's going to hang on. And of course inside of this box would be your drapery rod, your whatever you're trying to cover up or cover, right? So that's kind of the idea. It's a pretty simple box actually. It's just four pieces, the 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth, the top, which I haven't put on yet. So mistake number one, this depth here inside this box is going to have to clear whatever you're trying to cover. So make sure that this depth clears the bracket and anything, the rod, anything that's going to take up depth inside of this box. So mine's, I needed 3.5 inches. Maybe yours is 4.5 inches. So just make sure you've got the depth here to cover whatever it is you're trying to cover up and still look good. This is a 1x5 poplar. I like it. It's real strong. It's real straight, and it's easy to work with. So that's what I'm using, and I'm going to just sand this and paint it and be done with it. A couple of things else. This is my fourth one. This is only a 50-inch. I had a 12-footer that I had to also build, and man, I was like, how am I going to hold this top and get it close to ready to be glued and screwed? So I built these little jigs here, and they're at the same distance or same height that I needed here. So I just built those, and boy, they really helpful. So give me a way to hold it while I glue and screw this, and then put it into the put it here. So that's sort of the next step. I am going to pin these first, as I've done here. Just take your your boss stitch or whatever you have. I'm going to put this on, glue it, and pin this seam right here. But then I am going to come back and countersink the front and put some of these number 6x2s in there. I think that's important because when this hangs on the wall, you're going to use whatever you want. I used L brackets. You could use a French cleat. You could just screw it in to the stud, like just like here, just go diagonally and go into a stud. So a couple ways to hang it, but the point is this piece is taking a lot of the weight. So I put some of these number 6 2-inch screws here, and then I'm gonna cover them with this putty. Another mistake I found is don't put this putty and just push it really hard into the hole and then keep it nice and flat. Leave putty on the outside, kind of round it out, because when this stuff dries, it shrinks. And if you've got the putty just completely flat to the hole, then when it dries, it's just going to have a little concave to it. You got to go add more. So better just to add a chunk of it and then sand it off. Anyway, that's it. Pretty simple box. Good luck.